Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have two special sales offers available. One, it's a mid-year reading. It's a reading that looks into the second half of 2019 and kind of looks into what kind of challenges, opportunities, experiences, and changes might be a part of your life during that time frame. And the other one is called The Tides. It's a specific themed reading that was created looking up to the Cancer themed season we are currently on, and it looks upon the energy of the emotional undercurrents coming into your life, the new type of emotional experiences coming to you, and the ones being pulled away. So if you would like to know more details about those specials or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Aries, I do feel like during this mid-July there might be something, that it's felt like a temporary letdown or something, a negative influence holding you down, holding you back to patterns of suffering, self-destruction, self-sabotage, depression. It might be that there is something that is being felt actively. It's like something is being actively felt and it has a negative impact, but it feels like it already happens, like a previous influence that is kind of coming back to you. So it might be, bad memories, traumas, something triggering here, a past energy that perhaps you have not yet fully found closure or healing from. So I do feel like during this mid-July, there's a test in terms of the path you have already followed, the path you have already been journeying on when it comes to your healing, when it comes to overcoming the baggage of the past. And it's like you're being there's a bump in the road during mid-July that it's something to be looked at and perceived as, I do feel like for some of you, it's like something you need to still take a serious look at, something you've missed on, something you didn't realize, something you didn't see about the situation because your senses, right? Your intuition, your knowledge of the situation at that time, and the emotional impact that it did have at that time, and the unexperienced that you have at that time didn't allow you to see. Now you have the spiritual wisdom and knowledge. Now you can see, right, with your third eye. You can really look at what this was, right, of what this represented that you've missed on before. Like there's a sense of piece of information, something that was missing from your understanding, because a hermit and a high priestess is all about studying situations, right? Those two are very knowledgeable. Those two really are wise counseling forces. So it could also be that you're seeking advice, you're seeking counseling, you're seeking some sort of help to figure out your own depression, or to figure out why you feel sometimes the way you do, or why a certain experience in your life or area of your life is not, it feels like it's not lifting up. It's not, as hard as you try, it feels like some of you Aries, as hard as you try, there's something in your life that feels like non-evolving, like it doesn't lift here, it doesn't shift for a more positive energy. Some of you, Aries might be feeling a little bit desperate, so be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your mental health. It could be that some of you are really being pushed down, and it feels like it's something, for some of you it's of the past and all that I'd said. For others of you, it could just be something that happens, maybe something that fails, right? Something that doesn't succeed the way you have planned to and worked for, something that is just not having the best at this time outcome. And it's like you're really being hit by that outcome very strongly. You know, feeling like the failure of the situation, or the it's like something, because something that doesn't happen the way you wanted at this time, it feels like you cut off all possibilities, or you don't see other solutions, you don't see other ways, right, to get you there. So be mindful of those type of limiting thoughts and energies, and also give space and time, because I feel like it's you know, this mid-July for you Aries might be a little bit, you know, I have to say there's a little bit of this distasteful energy also. It's like feeling like for some reason the energies suddenly are working all against you and not at your favor. It could be that there's a feeling of like feeling like you have bad luck, or feeling like I really feel like some of you feel like that, like you have bad luck, or like you're cursed, or you're just, again, putting yourself, looking at yourself in your life with very negative lens. This is, of course, for some of you Aries, that just might not be feeling the best. You might just be feeling like right now you're the endings, right, and the pain associated with endings, or associated with situations that didn't happen the way you wanted, are just felt more strongly. And it's, again, give yourself time and space to grieve, to mourn the losses, particularly for areas in which this is a new thing happening now. But for others, this is something that you already felt before, that it's suddenly, again, it's like you're feeling the impact as if it was the first time that it's happening, when in reality is a reaction, right, of a past situation that has not been fully healed or looked at the way you need now to look at it, with the type of knowledge, right, and tools and powers you have as you have transformed and evolved and grown. Now you have the right tools to help you overcome this. So if this is a trauma, if this is something that has followed you for your whole life, if this is something that is just felt like a chronic issue in your life, I feel like right now, mid July offers a chance for you to really access a deep layer of healing, something that is just not about the surface of it. It's real deep healing, something that it's very like it's going to restore whatever this has attacked. It's like it's going to heal the damage, it's going to heal something, that the wound that this has inflicted. But it needs to go right to the root, right, of your ailment. It cannot just be on the surface. And yes, it might be felt as something a little bit again, not the most graceful, loving, supportive energy. But I also feel like you're ready for it. Some of you are ready to confront an aspect of you or your life that you have been trying to deal with and process for some time. And it's like now the time has come to seriously, to maturely, right, look wisely, look at it. Because now you have another, you have something else to back you up. It's something that you didn't have before. It could even be a person, an influence in your life that's there to help you. It also is, it is very important. The Hermit here is your challenge. So I'm also feeling like for some of you Aries, your challenge is following. If there's two groups of Aries, one, your challenge presents here is you having a hard time, right, following the light, following the guidance, the wisdom, right, the teachings, the understanding of situations that the Hermit brings. Some of you, it's about the closure, right, that the Hermit finds in solitude, in peace, in contemplation. Some of you are avoiding being with yourselves, and that's the advice, the High Priestess. Some of you are avoiding looking in and turning the light in. Others of you, you're having a hard time applying your knowledge, applying again that wisdom to carry through this time, especially for Aries in which this is felt as a hard time. And for others of you, There's a pain associated with loneliness or feelings of abandonment or rejection or just being alone in the dark about, again, a deep seated fear vibration you have with you that you hold inside. It's like you want someone to share that fear, right, or that space inside of you, and it's hard to bring someone into that place or to find, the real deep understanding and support. It's like some of you just want to be seen. You want to be seen internally, there's a feeling of wanting to be seen deeply, profoundly, truthfully for who you are. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.